Well, Fox, we did it again. Another X-Men movie, but this one is the lowest rated X-Men film to be released, and critics are tearing it apart. Both big time and small time critics. But what did this critic think? What did I think? What's my review? Stay tuned and check it out. It is spoiler free. So watch and see my thoughts. Me gente, what's up? That guy Ralph, new video time. This one is for Dark Phoenix, spoiler free review. I want to give you guys my personal thoughts on the film, what I thought of it, and if maybe you guys could watch it or not, skip it, I don't know. But maybe what I say might persuade some of you to see it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't. Whatever the case may be. But this is spoiler free, so you guys can watch this without feeling like I'm going to give the movie away. Right? Going into this film, I already knew it's X-Men. I watched all the other movies. I already know how this stuff goes. It's not from what you're used to as far as source material. And I knew that going in, right? Dark Phoenix did their own thing. It is a continuation from the last movie of Apocalypse, which I didn't really feel this either. Now, I went into this knowing that it was either going to be loved or hated or in between. And with this movie, I actually felt in between with. I personally found it better than X-Men Apocalypse. Let me say what I did like first, before I go into what I did like. What I didn't like was the pacing of the movie seemed kind of rushed, and the story seemed like it was all over the place. I actually was confused at first, like what the hell's going on? This is kind of like what it is, but it's not what I think it is. This isn't like the comic book. X-Men hasn't gone from source material for the longest. So for you guys to just say it just shitted on everything that you read from the comics, of course it did. They never really followed the comics to begin with, so why start arguing it now? They've been doing this for over 10 years, easy. Well over 10 years. And they haven't stuck to the source material. Why start now? And this is the ending. And that was another thing I didn't like. That even though you knew they were ending this chapter, ending this little saga thing they got going on, they could have did a better send-off. The previous films and this film, you don't see how they connect. It doesn't make any sense. They kind of just did their own thing. You know they connect, but you don't see it happening. So I was kind of all over the place with that too, which is another thing I didn't like about it. It's just the canon on this whole X-Men franchise storyline thing is all over the fucking place. And I'm pretty sure that's what most people are saying about it. And it felt very rushed. Like it was a here, there, boom, and that's it. Right? Now, things I did like. The action sequences, the visuals were great on this film. X-Men normally has some pretty good visuals and pretty good action sequences, but I feel like they really put the notch up to this movie. The characters were actually pretty cool. I didn't really care for Mystique, but if you watch the film, it's gonna make sense to you why I say this. Didn't really care for her. I really, really, really enjoyed Michael Fassbender as Magneto. I said it like 20,000 times, but keep saying it. And this movie just proved it again. I love Fassbender as Magneto. That's going to be the main part of this whole universe that I'm going to miss, to be completely honest with you. McAvoy as Xavier gives me a different vibe from what I used to Xavier, but he was still pretty cool. And going by what you've seen from the previous films of McAvoy's Xavier, it all makes sense. Right? Beast was cool. Of course, Jean Grey, Dark Phoenix, epic. I love the way they showcase her powers. You know, she's like the strongest mutant to ever walk the earth or whatever, and they really emphasize that. But showing the potential that most of us know Dark Phoenix has was really good. I thought that was one of the best things that this movie did, was the visuals, and the action was top notch. Like the visual, like, obviously this is all fake shit. We all know this, but they made it and it looked very good. Like just off of CGI and effects alone, was great. The action sequences I thought was amazing. Really good use of camera angles too for some of the scenes, but overall, I enjoyed it. I found it better than Apocalypse. Apocalypse to me had a better story and a better pacing, but the movie just wasn't meh. Well, not even the story, but this one to me, the story was kind of like chopped up and mixed up, and the pacing seemed kind of rushed, but it had way more action than what Apocalypse did. And the acting to me was a little more like they really pushed her out. So Sophie Turner, I think her name is. Yeah, that's her name. Does a really good job as Jean Grey. I enjoy her. And they're a good group of people to play, and you can see how most of them kind of correlate with each other, like off screen, and it shows. And like I said, I went into this knowing that people were bashing it, but I came out of it thinking like it's not that bad. I saw it by myself. Nobody wanted to see it with me, but it was perfectly fine because Dad got to go out and enjoy a film by himself. And I'm pretty sure I took the kids that probably may or may not liked it. I don't know, but it was a good watch, and I'm glad I actually went to go see it for myself. I'm glad I got to inform my own opinion, because opinions are like assholes. Everybody has, so I'm gonna keep saying that. But I thought this was good. I don't think it deserves the hate. Was it perfect? Hell fucking no. Was it bad? No. I've seen worse. I'm looking at you, Last Stand. And for people saying that was worse than Last Stand, I think we saw two different movies. I remember I went in, and this guy that was waiting in line with me, we came out around the same time, and he asked me, what did you think of it? I was like, oh, it's pretty good. And he felt the same way. He's like, yeah, no, it's not as bad as most people are saying. And I agree 100%. I don't think it deserves the hate that it's getting. There are some misuses of some of the characters in the movie. But overall, I think it was still pretty good. Jessica Chastain in the film was completely fucking pointless. I am going to say that. If you guys watch it, you're going to see what I'm talking about. I don't want to say too much, but I thought that was fucking pointless. It was just a cool visually movie. But they didn't do a good job sending the characters off. You forget that it's the ending. But overall, I do recommend bootlegging it. Don't spend your money. I don't think it's really worth the money spent. But if you guys maybe have some couple of dollars in your pocket and you got some time to kill, maybe. But overall, I don't think you have to go see it. No. You could bypass this or bootleg this, and I think it's a cool watch. It's a good time passer, and that's it. With that being said, what do you guys think of the movie? If you did see it, do you agree with it being yay or nay? Was it good or bad in your opinion? And do you think it deserves the hate that it's getting from critics? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel, That Guy Ralph, and ring the bell for notifications. Rub your nipples, stay sexy. There's one thing you guys can do for me before this video is up. Make sure you check out some other videos on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. I make some pretty cool content, and X-Men is something that seems cool to most people, but I cover more than just X-Men. Comics, guys, comics. Comic realm, that's me. Alright, check me out. Thanks again.